For God so loved the world. I love every person in it.
Nigga, you gay. And Jesus was black, not a white dude with straight hair.
Yeah, man, this man is wicked, all right? And just like Iron Rustle, this man Rustle, all right? Once again, he come acting like he's what? As if he's home, as if he's good. Talking about, so damn, I'm bringing democracy and Christian values and morals. Shut your simple ass up. You are the wicked. You are the damn devil, man. You see? Yeah, you trying to act like you ain't got no rest. That's what you trying to act like. But guess what? At the end of the day, that rest will always come about. You see? That rest will always come about. Continue.
What's he called? That vagabond. He's always running away from his heritage.
Exactly.
But guess what? That's always going to come back to you, bro. So we know who the devil is. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
And that's what he's doing. You see that? They brought you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans over here to Babylon the Great. And now he's trying to overthrow you. Yeah. Now he say he don't need you no more. He got AI. He got AI now. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you no more. We got robots now. You know what I'm saying? We got robots now. Call up Elon. Call up Elon. Tell him we need 25,000 more AI robots. We don't need these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans no more. You see that? Yeah, that's what he did. Let's sit on that. A little bit more. Great.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou, at the last, remember my words.
That's right. You're supposed to be remembering these words, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. You're supposed to be remembering who the enemy is. But guess what? 2/3 of you have not remembered the words. Yeah. Why? Because you do not even read. You do not even listen to the prophets. You see that? Yeah, you haven't remembered.
Listen to the song.
Yeah, you
come together and everybody
exactly.
Even though we did all this to your family and to your ancestors and whatnot, just come through in the old hands. Forget about it.
Exactly. What are you talking about? That's the past. What are you talking about? That's the past, bro. Why we gotta keep going? Why we gotta keep talking about the past? Or be gaslighting like an orphan? I'm gonna keep talking about the past. Let's talk about today. Man. Let's talk about what I done for you today. God. Hey, you just hung one of my sisters from a tree. You just hung one of my sisters from a tree. Yeah. You just took out one of my brothers at the lake. You see that? What are we talking about here? Now you're trying to deport and kick out the people or send them to prison. What are we talking about here? Let's talk about what you're doing today. Yeah, let's talk about what you're doing today. The same things that you was doing back in history. The same things that you always been doing. And nothing has changed about this man. Continue.
And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Yeah, that's what you're dealing with. Yeah, you're dealing with the serpent. You see that? Yeah, you're dealing with the serpent. You're dealing with the man that got the spirit of the serpent in him. You're dealing with the man that got the spirit of Cain within him. Yeah, you're dealing with the dragon. You're dealing with the devil. You see? Yeah, you're dealing with Lucifer, a.k.a. the so-called YT man. Yeah, he said, hey, what did he say? He said, hey, my father, paraphrasing, my father is soon to die, and I will kill my brother Jacob. Yeah, this man got the spirit of Cain in him. You see that? Yeah, that's what he want to do to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, for he is our wicked twin. Yeah, he want to slay you like he did Abel. Continue, bro.
Yep. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent or any such as come nigh wild beast?
Yeah, man, this man is a damn wild beast, man. A wild beast, man. Acting like he's the most civil, most diplomatic man on the damn, man, you are a damn wild beast, man. Ain't nothing diplomatic about you. Ain't nothing civil about you. All you do is speak peaceable words and have a sword behind your back, ready to strike soon as somebody let that damn guard down, man.
And it says, who will pity a charmer? We told you, Jakes, not to believe in him. We're not pitying him.
Get that 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. All right, because this is what's happened to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans for not listening to the prophets, not listening to the Father, Yahweh, through his son, Yahweh Shah. You don't want to get this truth. You don't want to listen to the prophets. You don't want to get this understanding and this wisdom. You want to stay stuck on stupid. You want to stay part of the world, thinking that this world gives two shits about you. Well, guess what? This is what's coming your way.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, and verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High.
Your judgment is coming. And it's going to begin where?
At the house of the Most High.
Yeah, in the house of the Most High, Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is what you witness. You witness the judgment. Everything from Ice Baby showing up, detaining you, popping you, killing you. Yeah, that is judgment. You see that? To you being deported, being thrown into prisons. That is you being judged. You see? This is what's coming. And it ain't going to get no better. It's going to continue to get worse. Bring it.
And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai?
That's right, man. So what you think gonna come to the rest of the nations that can't get this, that won't receive this? But hey, what you think gonna come to you damn 2/3, man? 2/3 of you hard-headed so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It's gonna get bad out here for y'all, man. Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 3. It's gonna get bad out here for y'all, man. Hey, once again, the prophets will come out here to what? To warn you of the war, evil, and pestilence. Point blank period, man.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 25, and verse 3. From the 13th year of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judah, even unto this day, that is the 23rd year, that the word of Yahweh hath come unto me, and I have spoken unto you, rising early and speaking, but ye have not hearkened.
This is what we do. Word of the Lord have came unto us, the understanding, the wisdom, knowledge. And we have rose up early morning, coming to speak unto you. Who is that you? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to your father, not according to your skin color. All right? This is what we have done. This is what we continue to do. For what? For the spirit of the prophets, or what? Are subject to the prophets. This is what we do. Continue.
And the Lord has sent unto you all his servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, but ye have not hearkened.
Yeah, you have not hearkened. You ain't listening. You think what we speaking is hate. Oh, these guys just full of hate.
Exactly.
No, we full of truth. You see that? We full of light. While you love lies and love being in darkness. You see that? You love getting fucked over. That's what you love. Yeah, you love for these other nations, for them to keep walking over you and keep you as a homeborn slave, as a damn servant. That's what you love. Well, guess what? The elect and the 1/3, that is not our mind frame. You see that? Our mind frame is on what? It's coming back to who we truly are, so that we can be established back on top, man, and restore order in this damn place, man. Continue, bro.
But ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. They said, turn ye again now everyone from his evil way.
Yeah, you don't want to incline your ear to hear. You don't want to sit down at the table. You see? Yeah, you don't want to receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so you can understand what's going on in the movie. Yeah, you don't want to know what's going on in the movie. You don't want to understand why your life is turning upside down, why this place that you know as America is falling apart. You don't want to get the true understanding of what's going on. Nah, you want to stay stuck in the American dream. You want to stay stuck in the lie. You see that? Continue, bro.
They said, turn ye again now everyone from his evil way and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land that the Lord hath given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever.
Yeah, this is what the prophets, this is what we're going to tell you to do. Yeah, we tell you to come back to who you truly are. Understand and know that you are the biblical Israelites. Come back to your power. You see that? Gain this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and instructions. So you can what? So you can finally get your mind frame right and no longer be what? Be confounded and lost in darkness. So you can understand that there's a what? There's another kingdom that is coming. There's another kingdom that is at hand. For this kingdom, once again, for this kingdom, the fourth kingdom is what? Is fallen. You see that? You supposed to be getting ready for what? The kingdom of heaven, which shall be on earth. What things shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. And that kingdom, that rulership is what? The rulership, the kingdom of Yasharallah. Headed by who? Headed by our big brother Yahweh Shai. All right? Continue.
And go not after other gods to serve them.
Yeah, go now after what?
Other gods to serve
Yeah,
them.
this is what these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out here doing. Stuck in Christianity. Jesus loves everybody. Go Jesus. Who the hell is that? That is another guy. You see that? That is another guy. He is not in the scriptures. You ain't gonna find him. I am still yet to find that guy that y'all call Jesus in the scriptures. I cannot find him. I've been looking for him. I've been looking for the blue-eyed, long stringy hair, pale-faced guy walking around saying he loves everybody. I am yet to find him in these scriptures. You see that? I wish somebody would show me one day. Understand and know that. I'm looking for him. You see? Can somebody please bring him out? Continue, bro.
And to worship them and provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt.
Yeah. You are bringing this hurt unto yourself by not listening to the prophets. Yeah, you want to stay following the world. You want to stay following the traditions, the customs, the religions, the false gods of these heathens. That's what y'all want to do. This is what you want to believe in. Jesus loves everybody. Yeah, that's when you're going to get hurt behind that. You see that? Yeah, you're going to get hurt behind that. Not understanding or knowing what this book is truly talking about. Yeah, you're going to get hurt behind that. Continue.
Verse 7, yet ye have not hearkened unto me.
Yet you have not hearkened unto Yahweh while Yahweh shot. You see that? You hearken to everything else except for the prophets. When we come out here and we tell you this truth. So since you don't want to listen to the truth, since you want to stay stuck in the world, you want to believe in the world, and guess what? Everything that the world has to offer shall be given unto you. And what does the world have to offer? War, evil, and pestilence. That's what's coming, man. That's all it got for you. That's all that it got for you, man. This damn worthless ass kingdom that you know is America, which is Babylon the Great. This place is up out of here, man. Yeah, ain't nothing left but war, evil, and pestilence, man. All right, so that's what you gonna receive. Continue, bro.
Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, saith Yahweh, Bashir Yahushai, that ye might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands to your own hurt.
Facts. So your works is bringing forth what? Pain. Is bringing forth what? Hurt. All right, and that's what you're going to receive. Give me 2 Ezra chapter 1, verse 30. You see that? This is what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to receive for following after the heathen and worshiping their guides, following their customs, their traditions. You see that? You done left off from your heritage, which is in the scriptures, your traditions, your customs, which is in the scriptures, your power, your guide, which is in the scriptures. You see that? Which the prophets will come out to tell you of. You see? And you only gonna get these secrets from the prophets. And we are where? We are on the streets. Continue.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 30. I gathered you together as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings. But now, what shall I do unto you? I will cast you out from my face.
2/3. You see that? 2/3 of you can't get right. You hard-headed so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that refuse to listen. You see? You refuse to come back. Yeah. Yahweh Shai, they out here trying to gather you. You know, got the prophets out, coming, weekend in and weekend out, prophesying the downfall of America, making lives, doing videos daily, trying to give you this information, trying to give you this wisdom, but yet you don't want to take it. You don't want to receive it because you become what? You become offended in the truth. Yeah, a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you become offended in this truth, man, because it's too what? It's too harsh for you. Yeah, it's too harsh. Why you gotta speak like that? Why y'all gotta be so rough? Why so much hate? Shut your simple ass up. You see that? Open up the book and read and find out. You see? Open up the book and read and find out. Yeah, you are offended in the truth. You soft-ass Israelite. You see that? We ain't got no room for you soft-ass individuals, man. You see? This kingdom that we bringing forth, this new empire that we bringing forth is for kings, priests, warriors, princes, and princesses, man. We ain't got time for you soft-ass individuals.
Hey, the scriptures say that the effeminate shall not inherit the kingdom
Facts.
of God.
The effeminate shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. Damn right. Continue.
Verse 31, when ye offer unto me, I will turn my face from you.
Yeah, when you offer unto me, I will turn my face from you. Yeah. You think you serving Yahweh? Man, you damn simpletons. Get your simple asses out of these damn churches. You think you serving the Most High, the Heavenly Father? You calling him God, that's a title. His name is Yahweh. You ain't never served him. You don't know his name. You calling on Jesus. Who the hell is that? His name is Yahweh Shai. You think he a so-called pale-faced red boy? That ain't in the scriptures. You will not find it. You see that? Y'all don't know what y'all serving. Talking about you love Jesus in it. Who is that, man? You see that? You do not know. You do not know, man. Continue.
When ye offer unto me, I will turn my face from you.
Yeah, when you offer unto him, he will turn his face from you. Why is that? Because you're serving him upon a false pretense, man. Continue.
For your solemn feast days, your new moons, and your circumcisions have I forsaken.
That's right, man. All your damn so-called bullshit Sunday worship, Saturday worship. You see that? He ain't looking at that shit. You open the damn choir with the damn YTBZX, WXYZ community choir director leading the choir. You think Yahweh shot with that? Man, listen, man. Y'all damn symptoms. Hey, man, tell them again, the effeminate shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. You see that? Y'all don't know. Hey, man, y'all don't know what the hell y'all worshiping, man. Claiming you worship the God of the Bible, man.
Right.
Claiming that you worship the Son of the God of the Bible. No, you damn symptoms. You worshiping you know not what. For we know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews, man. Continue, bring what you bring. What you got?
Verse 30. You want me to get the next verse?
Nah, you said you.
Oh God, I was going to say, Yahweh Shai, what did he say? He said, if you would not worship me, bring them hither and slay before me. God, where's Jesus at in that kind of context? Nowhere to be found, bro. You guys teach Jesus is going to come and hug everybody and give kisses and whatnot. Hell no. That was that.
Goddamn red boy ain't showing up anyway.
He ain't coming up.
He ain't never coming back.
He went to captivity.
Yeah, you gonna see him in slavery. That's what you gonna see him in.
That's the Saturday boys there right there with the chain.
All right.
But verse 32, I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain and torn their bodies in pieces.
Who he said?
I sent unto you my servants, the prophets.
Yeah, this is who Yahweh Shai sends out. The prophets, man. This is where you're gonna get the truth from. The prophets. Continue.
Whom ye have taken and slain and torn their bodies in pieces.
Whom you have taken and killed. You see that? And taken their bodies and torn to pieces. Why is that? Because we come how we come, man. Raw and uncut, man. And y'all don't like it, man. You think the damn prophets were coming out being
right.
Come in, love. Everybody just love. Shut your simple ass up, man. That's fairy tale, man. This is how the prophets come, man. This is why y'all killed us, man, because we speak like this. You see? This is how we speak, man. Damn soft-ass individuals out here, man. Continue, bro.
Whose blood I will require of your hands.
Yeah, your blood's gonna be required, man. For spilling our blood in the past times, man. Once again, the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets, man. Yeah, we always come back. No matter how many times you take us out, we're gonna come right back and get right back on your ass. You see that? And y'all don't like it. Yeah, these false prophets, I don't see no light in them. Yeah, because your simple ass is stuck on stupid. You see that? Yeah, that's why you don't see no light. These can't be the men of the Lord. This can't be the men of Jesus. You're damn right. We ain't the men of Jesus. You see that? We're the men of Yahushua. Get it right. You see that? You believe in fairy tales, falsehoods, lies, and deceits. While we out here speaking on truth, man. Holding shit down, man. Letting shit be known. And we ain't sugarcoating and we ain't covering up nothing, man. Give a damn about you people, damn villains. You damn soft ass Israelites. You damn weak ass heathens. So yeah, man. This is why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are feeling the pain that you are feeling, and it's about to increase. You're gonna continue to feel more pain. It ain't gonna get no better. You see? Get that Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It ain't gonna get no better.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
Yeah, coming down having great wrath because he know that they have but a short time. Ain't gonna be no damn easing up on you individuals, man. Yeah, he gonna come down having great wrath. This man about to bring through draconian laws, oppressive measures. As he continue to see his kingdom go down, he's gonna continue to let them horns show. You see? Yeah, he gonna continue to let those teeth show. For he is indeed that damn dragon, man. All right? He is indeed that dragon. And he gonna continue. Once again, he shall continue to put that whooping stick upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what he's gonna do. Give it at Amos chapter 3, verse 7.
Book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
That's right. This is where you get the secrets at. Like I told you before, from the prophets. This is where you're going to get the understanding of the movement. This is where you're going to get the understanding of why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are getting your ass kicked. You see that? And you don't have no understanding or no knowledge of why it's happening to you. Yeah, you got to come to the prophets to find this out. You got to come to the prophets to get the secrets, to understand what's going on in the movement. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 16. Yeah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are under curses. And these other nations, they love it to be so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they love to make sure you stay under these curses. And this is why they give you false religions. This is why they give you that Christianity. This is why they give you that Mormonism, that Catholic Church, that Buddha, that Allah, that Islam, and so forth and so on. This is why they give it to you, man. So these curses could continue to be upon your head. Bring it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. That's the verse?
Verse 16?
Yeah, verse 16.
God. That's what we are. We curse. No matter where we go, in or out, we curse. You see that? Give me verse 15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
If you would not what?
Hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
If you would not?
Hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
Yeah, if you don't want to listen to your power, Yahweh, but you want to go listen to Jesus. You see that? Yeah, you want to go listen to Allah. You see that? You want to go listen to Buddha. Yeah, that's what you want to go do. Yeah, you want to go fucking worship Christmas. You see that? Thanksgiving and so forth and so on. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Continue.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Starting at the top again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
Yeah, so since you don't want to hearken, since you don't want to do the will of Yahweh, since you don't want to open up the book and read and implement these things in your life, continue.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yeah, all these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. This is what you're dealing with, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. You see that? This is what you got going on. You're dealing with curses. Shalom. You're dealing with curses. Understand and know that. Why? Because you refuse to come back to your customs. You refuse to come back to your traditions. You refuse to come back to your power. But no, you're gonna go pile your simple ass up in that Harlem house when you go to church. And you want to go the Christian route. And you want to go the Catholic Church route. You see, we are the world, we are the children. You see that? Universalism. No, you want to go universalism. God. Bring it.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And therefore you are cursed in the city and you are cursed in the field. You see that? No matter where you at, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you will come in contact, you will have to deal with these curses. And this is what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are dealing with. This is what we was reading. This is what we was bringing out in the articles. You're dealing with curses. You see that? And who's delivering these curses upon you? Yahweh Shai. And what instrument, what weapon is he using to bring it upon you? Esau, Edom, Idumea, the so-called YT man. The devil, Lucifer, the dragon, the serpent. You see that? This is who he's using. What you got?
Got to preach it for you.
Bring it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Facts. That's the instrument that he's using. Yeah, the wicked. And we already covered who the wicked is. Esau, Edom, Idumea. Yeah, 1 + 1 = 2, man. Yeah, everything is going to make sense when you listen to the prophets. You see? Yeah, this is the weapon that he's using upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Yeah, he is that weapon. He is that sword. He is that iron that indeed will rust. You see that? Though he comes humbly and crouching down, beware of him. You see that? Gotta wipe his ass as if he's a looking glass. and at the end, his wickedness will show. Yeah, man. You see that? Once again, 1 + 1 = 2. What you holding, bro?
Jeremiah 2 and 14.
Bring it.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Yeah, why are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans spoiled? Why you around here being as a servant, as a homeborn slave? Why is that? Why are you on the bottom of the totem pole? You see that? Why are you on the bottom in the society? Why is that? Why are these other nations ruling over you? Hey, have you figured it out yet? Have you been listening today?
Right.
Have you been listening to the prophets? We've told you countless amount of times why you're in that situation. The reason why? Because you are up under curses. Why are you up under curses? Because you refuse to listen to the prophets and come back to your customs, to your traditions, to your power. You see that? Now you want to follow after the heathens. Jeremiah chapter 10. The scriptures state, what? Learn not the ways of the heathen. This is what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have done. And 2/3 of you love it to be so. You don't mind being a slave. You see that? You don't mind seeing your nation be oppressed. You see? Because you got a couple of breadcrumbs. You see that? Bring it.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word of the Lord. Salakia. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Unto who?
O house of Israel.
Unto who?
O house of Israel.
Now to everybody that believe.
O house of Israel.
Yeah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Listen up.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Yeah, learn not the way of the heathen. You see that? Why is that? Because if you learn the ways of the heathen, you will become a what? You will become a servant. You will become a homeborn slave. Why? Because you are following the heathens. Matter of fact, Psalms 83. When you follow the heathens, guess what will happen? The heathens will start to rule over you, and they will what? They will make sure or they will try their best, or they have tried their best to keep you hidden, meaning to keep you from understanding who you truly are. Continue.
This is the book of Psalms 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace. Be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Yeah, we got enemies, and they have lifted up the head.